Hey there, superstars. It is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer, and coach from Live, Love, Give. And today I am bringing you a message that I can't wait to share with you. And it is pretty late here for me in terms of coming to you with this Facebook Live. But I'm actually I'm just waiting for an amazing performance to start at this beautiful concert theatre here in Venice, and I can't wait to share how the experience is. But today I wanted to bring a message for you guys all back around one of my favourite topics around relationship, and it's all around whether your partnership, whatever that is, if that is with your intimate partner or a business partner or a friendship, whatever the kind of relationship that you're trying to create there, ultimately, I wanted to bring this message to you guys that I've been thinking about a lot today. There's some beautiful things around me, but I'll get to that. I'm going to walk up to a bridge for you guys. But it's around the fact that partnership is about the expansion of the individuals and the co-creation of something that you couldn't create by yourself, instead of what most people kind of fall into the trap around, which is actually the suppression of your dreams and the recreation of what has always been. So it's a super long title that I actually had to write down for myself before I left the house today, because I was like, oh, I really want to have this as the title, but because it articulates everything that I want to share with you guys today. But it is very long, so let me kind of shorten it now that I've gotten it out, which is all around this is really pretty up here. It is all around the quality of connection that you have. So there's two types of relationships. There are the ones in which you feel like you're expanding as individuals. You feel like you can absolutely grow and you can chase your dreams and you can, grow yourself in a way that doesn't threaten anybody. And actually the people that you're in partnership with, in whatever partnership that might be, they actually encourage you to be the best possible version of yourself you can absolutely be. And because of that, you as individuals are growing and expanding to your highest capacity, and therefore co-creating something absolutely phenomenally extraordinary together that you couldn't have created without one another. But because you're two individuals who are absolutely reaching for your dreams, your aspirations, you're stepping towards your inspirations, you're not feeling limited, you're not suppressing anything, you are not sacrificing your truth, you're stepping more fully into it, and you're encouraging and supporting and challenging each other to do the same, as opposed to what most relationships fall into, which is you want it to be the same as it was in the beginning, which we can go on a whole train of thought with that, but you want it to be the same as it was in the beginning. You want to just reinforce your identity, and you want to continue to recreate what has been rather than co-create what could be. And the reason for that is because we as human beings get really scared about a change. We feel like we'd rather be certain and comfortable with what we know rather than venture into the unknown, and potentially, the worst possible scenario could come true, whatever that might be in our minds. But at the end of the day, whenever we are trying to recreate what has been rather than co-create something extraordinary, we end up, even if we have that certainty and we don't really change, we're never fulfilled. We're always empty. We're sacrificing our dreams, our aspirations, everything that lights us up and juices us. And I, for one, am pretty sick and tired of seeing incredible human beings, reach their, go through their entire lives sacrificing their dreams, sacrificing their truth, having to understand and rediscover who they even are, knowing full well that they're not being their real selves, and all along doing it with the best intentions, thinking that their sacrifice is for the betterment and the good of those around them, when it's not. you operating as a lower version of yourself and not stepping into your highest capacity is not allowing you to have anything to overflow into the relationships that surround you. So it's a bit of a paradox to think that, you know, you sacrificing your truth for others is actually going to make you more of value to others, when in actual fact, you putting yourself first and making sure, ensuring, if you really love the people in your life, you will absolutely ensure that you are living to your highest potential and you're chasing your dreams and your aspirations, and you're never sacrificing what that truth is for you, and it can never, ever, ever be selfish. And that word kind of came up in a coaching session with one of my absolutely brilliant, amazing, extraordinary clients that I have such a pleasure of getting to work with, like I do every single one of my amazing clients. And she mentioned something around feeling selfish for making a shift and a transition in her life, and knowing with certainty that the path that she's currently on is just not right for her. It is not true to who she is. But she's in the transition period now, discovering what that really is, discovering what her truth is, discovering what inspires her, and actually taking the action steps to say no to the things that no longer are in alignment with her, and say yes to the things that are, and discover really and go deeper with what those are. And yeah, she did bring up the word selfish today, and it did kind of inspire me to also talk into that with you guys today, in the fact that you can never be selfish. There's a real difference between selfishness, which is really making decisions and taking actions that are at the expense of other people, versus being making self-loving decisions and being a truly self-loving person. When you make those self-loving decisions and you're a truly self-loving person, and you direct your life based on the answer to the question, what is the most self-loving thing that I could ever do in this situation, you will become the most loving of value person you could possibly be, living to your highest potential and value to all those people that you come into, come across or have in your life. So get it out of your head that if you chase your dreams and your inspirations, you're a selfish person. Be a little bit more intelligent than that, because there is always a way in which you can be of value to others and meet your obligations and your responsibilities, but doesn't have to be at the expense of who you really are. And anything that is at the expense of who you really are is something you need to steer well and truly clear away from. If you're currently meeting your responsibilities in a way that is not true for you, and in fact it's just killing you, it's burning you out, it's putting you into states of overwhelm, stress, fear, guilt, anxiety, procrastination, you're engaging in behaviors like overeating, in escapism, drugs, alcohol, sex, whatever you use to escape the reality of you not living a life true to yourself, then you need to start finding ways in which you are simultaneously meeting your responsibilities and moving away from the things that are no longer in alignment with you, and moving towards clarity, direction, and perspective around what actually inspires you. And that is you giving to yourself through self-love and being of highest possible value you could ever possibly be with the people in your life. So hoping that is resonating with you guys, and definitely been inspired by some amazing coaching that just an amazing coaching session with a brilliant client, friend, everything. So I'm super excited to bring it to you, and I hope that it's of value. I'm gonna walk up onto this bridge up here, which is just so gorgeous, and there was a full moon, so I'm sure it didn't disappear in the last hour or so I'm sure I can kind of show it to you guys as well. But I'd love to hear from you, so check in with me, say hi. Where in the world are you tuning in from? I'm in beautiful Venice. I'm so in love with this place. Please make sure that you put it on your bucket list. And let me know, I'll give you all sorts of tips when you come. So who have I got while I walk up to the bridge? I've got Elle and Jen and Alexandria. Happy birthday, beautiful. Oh, I can see you've been having such a brilliant day and touching my heart all day with all your beautiful connections and bringing the Limitless Potential Academy to life. I just owe you and the amazing Charles so much, and thanks so much to all you extraordinary human beings. Oh my gosh, I love it. And Jen's here, yes, I said that, and Bob and Lee and Gregory and Alexandra, my spirit sister, listening in from Amsterdam. Oh my gosh, that is so on my bucket list. I can't wait to go. Oh my gosh, it's super beautiful here. I'll just quickly check in. I've got Judy and Donald and Asif and Shane and Federico and Tony and Jen co-create and support each other to grow. Absolutely. And Kimber and Adrian and Lisa and Charity, much love to you, and Lars and Alfonso, love it. Step outside that comfort zone and build an empire together. Yeah, I like that. It's absolutely. And Kelly and Jeannie, hello to you, my friend. Great to see you again. And Lisa, I love the people-pleasing pattern is in most of us. Noticing that pattern is the first step in the river of change. So beautifully and wisely said, of course, from the beautiful Lisa. I love that and grateful that you could join. And Jen, I'm loving that this is a powerful message for you. And Mer's here and Rosita and Sabri. And Jeannie, it's my hometown. Oh my gosh, is it really? You are so lucky. You should be here. I love it. And Alexandria, you're so welcome, and I love you, beautiful spirit sister. And Huss is in the house. Love it. And Pradeep and Alok. Okay, you guys are superstars. Let me turn the camera around and witness. Oh my gosh. Of course, the camera just does not do it justice whatsoever. And a bit of boat action going on here. But that full moon it's kind of got this beautiful pink hue, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to come back to this exact spot where I am right now. Coming back tomorrow because it is probably one of the most beautiful spots in Venice. And I just wish you guys could be in my eyes right now, because this is just not doing it justice. This is like the most gorgeous, spectacular view. I can't wait to see it in the daylight and take heaps of photos for you guys so you can enjoy it too. But lots of boats and ships, and oh my gosh, I love Venice. Let me just check out the other side for you guys. This one, side's boat action. Okay, this side is pretty, but this side is amazing with a beautiful full moon. Oh my gosh! And some little comments here. Who have I got? What's I got? Huss, hi B. Has there been one unexpected surprise about Venice? Oh, I love your question. Yay, you'd like absolutely light me up. One expected. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have expected this, but I didn't really, and it was the fact that everything is just so super close. Oh, two. I've got two. Well, let me show you because it's more interesting than my face. But two things are that, number one, I didn't realize how small Venice was, and like literally just no cars. You just walk everywhere, and like you literally just come out on your doorstep, and it's got everything. Like, that was one unexpected thing, which you just walk everywhere and everything is in walking distance, like the most amazing places. You just keep popping your head around the corner, and there's another amazing thing and another amazing thing and another amazing restaurant and everything. And also the other thing is that it's actually super cheap here in a lot of ways. So it's much cheaper than Rome and all the places that I've been actually in Italy so far, except Naples and Pompeii were kind of cheap, but yeah, like much cheaper than Rome and Lecce and Assisi. I must admit, like I have some few staples that I gauge like prices with, and might be like bag shops and like clothes shops and like, I don't know, things like that. So maybe it's different in other realms, but yeah, that's something else unexpected that I was surprised about. And not much else, I think. I'm just like soaking it up and loving it, and I love your question, Huss. Thank you so much. And I better just quickly check the time. Okay, I got I've got 10 minutes, so I better sign off pretty quickly, but I'll just go back to over here where I've got a bit of light. But Jen, it is such a magical city. Thank you so much, beautiful. I can't wait. I could so live here, and actually I've decided I want to live here for probably 3 months, and that's kind of a bit of a dream as to how I want to be living my life is and serving my mission, kind of living in different cities for about 3 months at a time, and this is definitely on the list. And Lisa, I love it, on my bucket list. Oh, that's so awesome. And Rose, hi Vanessa, love the nightlife in Venice, so beautiful, enjoy. Thank you so much. Yes, I love Italian cities. They just kind of come to life like at night. It's kind of crazy, and I love that. And Jeannie, and Huss, on your question as well, I wasn't aware of all the masks and things that were a big part of Venice, and like I just didn't really have it in my mind. So that's a pretty cool unexpected thing as well, and that's why I did my Facebook Live on it yesterday. So I love that. And Jeannie, next time I can share with you many special places in the north of Italy. Jeannie, I would absolutely love that, particularly if I'm planning on potentially coming back and living for about 3 months. I would absolutely need to pick your brains and your expertise on that. Thank you so much, superstar. And Zaf is here, and Carlos, and Joel, I have a picture for you that I'm going to send to you of that sounds bad, but it's not bad and it's not weird. I wish I hadn't said that. But it'll be funny, and I'll send it to our group who will get that. But I love it. Joelle is here, and Scott, lovely lady, you rock, my friend. It's so good to see you. And Brian's here, great to see you as always. And Huss, love it, V. Thanks. Thank you. Also, out of all the places you've been, what has been your favorite place to walk so far? The energy and scenery, etc. Oh, I love your questions. You're such a superstar. So definitely Venice. Venice is my absolute favorite. I think that I've been to everywhere in Italy so far. So I haven't left Italy so far, and I'm not going to be leaving until the 1st of October. But so far, my absolute favorite place is definitely Venice. But I also love Assisi, and you can't go past Rome. You must go to Rome. If you come to Italy and you don't go to Rome, you're kind of like not coming to Italy in a whole lot of ways. So they're all different, but they're my top 3. I'm going to pick Venice as my number 1 because it is just spectacularly gorgeous and different to anywhere in the world. I love that there's no cars. I love that all the waterways. I love that there's so many little laneways. I love that everything's in walking distance and close, and there's so much going on. There's so much nightlife and great energy. And then Assisi is just super beautiful and just like hilly and gorgeous, and that very religious, which I quite liked. It was very different and just really clean and beautiful, and so much again to do there. And Rome, I mean, come on, like you've got so much to see in Rome. You've got the Colosseum and the Forum and like everything going on there. So I can't really nail it down, but I'm just going to choose, I'm going to choose Venice right now. And Verona was really beautiful that I spent the one night in, because you guys know, if you watch a couple of nights ago, my Facebook Live. But I love your question, Huss. And Joelle, you can do it. I love it. Live where you want. Italy is beautiful and friendly. Absolutely. And I definitely will. And yes. And Jen, do it. Maybe a workshop in Venice. Oh my gosh. If you guys would be up for it, I would definitely do it. Absolutely. And I miss you. We all miss you, Joelle. So much love going out. And Muratash. And yeah, Joelle, I didn't say that right, but looking forward to the picture. Group misses you. I love it. I will get that picture, but it's specifically for you, but the whole group is gonna know what I'm talking about, so I'll get it over to you tomorrow probably. And Bobby's in the house as well. And Jeannie, I bet it if I took you to my cousin's shoe store, you would love it more. I bet I would. I'm wearing through my shoes here. They're burning out. So I could do with some. So absolutely, Jeannie, I'm up for that. And Huss, are the boats in Venice pretty affordable? Gondolas, I think they're called. They're actually kind of expensive. So it's about €85 to get one. And I think you get it for maybe an hour. I gotta run. I'm gonna be late for this concert. But depends what you go on. It's all kind of expensive when you get on the waterways, but you're in Venice and you got to do it, and it's going to be amazing. So I will keep you in the know. And Huss, I'm learning so much through your eyes. Very so grateful for you sharing so many details. I love that, Huss, and thanks so much for your questions. That's amazing. And this, I'll show you guys where I am going right now. I'll walk you in, and then but I'm going to say goodbye and then walk you in so you can see, but I can't really take video in there. So as always, I'm sending you guys all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I hope it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary. My concert's just about to start, so I'm going to go in there. I can't wait to share more of it with you guys, and I cannot wait to see you all tomorrow. Much love. Actually, I just realised I can't take you in there with me because my ticket's on my phone. So I'm going to have to sign off now, but I'll give you guys a bit of a look where I am. It's actually a church that is a concert hall, so it's going to be really incredible, and I can't wait to share it with you. Okay, I gotta go, and I'm sending you my love. Much love.